Hey and welcome to Discart. Today I'm going to talk again about a few different ways that you can display your Nintendo 64 games. This is part 2. Let's take a look. So the first idea is actually two of the ideas from the previous video combined. And I had a comment in that previous video from a guy called Game Grinder who's actually got his own YouTube channel, and he was saying, why don't you put the protectors and the stickers together, and that way you don't have to put the sticker on top of the cartridge. And I think that's a great idea. These stickers that you put on top of your cartridges, if you're going to remove them, you're probably going to end up using some goof off to get that off of there, because sometimes over time those stickers really stick on there. So taking the sticker and putting it on top of the protector makes a lot more sense, and then you don't have to worry about gumming up your cartridges. So that's the first idea today. I think it's a great one. I actually came across this idea by chance in somebody else's tweet. And then I went to this kind of obscure website where this guy was selling these beautiful stands, these 3D printed stands that he was crafting. And they are absolutely fantastic. They are tiered displays, which is one of my favorite types of displays because that shows the majority of your artwork. It also allows your games to be really close to each other. And this one in particular holds 10 different games, or 5. He's got 2 different stands that hold 5 or 10. And these do a fantastic job of holding the cartridges. They're designed very well. They are very thin, so I would worry a little bit about breaking them if you were to knock it over or something like that. But the thinness also lets you stack more of these next to each other. It gives you more space, and it's a really nice display stand. So I would definitely recommend going and checking those out on that website. So this one's kind of a weird one. It's actually a glasses display. And I wanted to see if different cartridges would fit in this thing when I saw it. I love that it's tiered. I love that it has different slots for each game, making each game kind of feel more important. And it works great for Nintendo 64 games. Unfortunately, the very top slots, you can't put an N64 game in there. It will barely fit in there, but there's a high chance that it's going to fall over and cause a domino effect on all the ones below it. But the ones below look fantastic, and maybe in the back slot you could put some sort of other item, a lot of these tchotchkes that you get with a lot of your collector's editions, or your pins, or something else that you could put up there. But overall, it's a really cool display. It's tiered, it shows off all that beautiful art, and it's another one of those things that you come across that is just really cool. It's a strange idea, but it just happens to work for cartridges, and I love coming across them. It's an awesome thing. And the next idea comes from a company called Cinco Play Retro Gaming, and the first time I saw these on Etsy, I was kind of curious as to how these worked, and I found out that there's these little clips at the top of every single tier that actually hold on to the board. Now, before you freak out, they don't hold on too tightly to that board, and they don't do any damage. I did a lot of putting in and taking out of the cartridges just to see if it would leave any marks on the board or if it would hurt the board at all, and it doesn't appear to be doing any damage. The stands themselves are really high quality and minimalist. They're made by 3D printing, and they just don't take up very much space. So when you put your cartridges on top of these, it literally just takes up the amount of space that a cartridge would side to side. It's showing the artwork, it's tightly putting these cartridges next to each other so you can fit them into more space, and it looks great on a shelf. So that's exactly what I'm looking for, and I love it. And the next idea is from a company called BitLounger, and they're also on Etsy, and they make this beautiful stand. It's completely made out of acrylic. This is a premium product. It also has a top that opens and closes. It's also clear acrylic. It's a beautiful idea. You can put 6 of your N64 cartridges in here and close it up and protect it from dust or whatever else is in your house. But one of the other cool things is that when you order this, you also have the option to purchase another insert for items like NES or SNES or for your Game Boy games. So this thing could be a multi-purpose item and it'd really be fantastic. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but you have to understand that this is a premium product. I would certainly recommend this to somebody who has some expensive cartridges to put them in there and really be able to see that artwork and see all those games and still have them protected from the elements. It's a fantastic idea. So thanks for coming and checking out Discart today. If you have any other ideas on how to display Nintendo 64 cartridges, please leave them in the comments below. I'm always looking for more ideas on how to display different cartridges in different games and controllers. So please leave those in the comments below and I will definitely check them out. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. But otherwise, have a great day and collect what you love.